Welcome, sports bettors from around the world. This is your friend Joe, coming to you live from LA. Well, not live, but recording. Recording here on a Tuesday afternoon. I know it's a little late here for you guys out there on the East Coast, but still early here on the West Coast. Just finished having my lunch here, 1 o'clock, watching these line moves, watching some, MLB here, and just finished watching, like about an hour ago, that basketball game we had with the Greek basketball. Like I said, if you guys don't know, they're in our chat. We're following Manoli on this great write-up he had with this Greek basketball league or whatever. I don't even know the name of the team, but, it was more of a teaching lesson for people that are in there, I guess, or learning that even though you're betting on something that you might not know about, let's say you're just tailing blindly or whatever, always still use bankroll management. It could be, like I said, the Laker game tonight that I give out. It could be the Clippers that you want to bet on. No matter what, I always tell people, use bankroll management. I know I preach this all the time, every time I do a video, and I'm always preaching in our chat, which, by the way, is free to come in. Come join us, guys. We got a lot of good cappers in there. Last night was not the great night in NBA, but, man, we killed it in the NHL. Props to my boys, Poogie Joe, Big Rick, Lane, Michael, Manoli. We're all in there right like an hour before puck drop. There was only 2 games. So we all focused. It was really cool. We were in there. We're talking about the games. Manoli was like, what? I really like the Oilers tonight. The money line, we bet it yesterday. We took the team total under on the Red Wings also. Just some great games that really, really helped out. Like I said, because NBA was not so good. And that's going to happen. I tell guys, even if you're having a bad night in one sport, if you're doing something else, but you're betting the same, worst you could do is break out even or lose a little juice. Now, if you're betting 10 units on NBA and only 2 units on another sport, then that's bad because NBA could lose like it did last night and the other sport win. So, important here, guys, and this is what I do. I bet 1 to 1.5 units across the board. And what that means is usually if there's 3 or 4 games I like pre, I'll bet them 1 unit, 1.5, 2 sometimes. But I always keep the bets the same. That way, again, if you lose, one, you have to do that. You have to keep that even continuity, as I call it, because if you're just out there betting these games that are, I'm going to bet a 10-unit lot because you really feel good, you're going to lose. And no matter what, that's what I stick to. In live, I do the same thing. So remember those rules, guys. And it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run. In baseball, especially, we got big baseball season coming up. It's a long, grueling season, and you have to keep your bets the same because if not, you're going to get burned. And like I said, that's what I've learned over the years. So anyways, let's get into this game because, again, before we do, though, got to be honest and transparent because I always tell people, you know what? If we lose, we lose. You're not going to, candy coat it here and say, oh, could have. Hey, we got blown out. The Hawks did not cover. They got blown out in the half. Well, not blown in the half. They lost by 3, but they got blown out in the game. I'm glad I just took the half and, I said, screw the rest of the game. I'm not even going to watch it. So we lost that. So it makes our official record 18 wins and now 9 losses, which is still really good. I'm down to $2,835.15. So still a decent profit. And tonight I will be betting another 2 units to try to get back into the rhythm on this game. So the game's going to be, as you guys can see, between the Lakers. That's why, again, we have a little time. Been watching the line movement all morning last night. And, Jared and I talked about this game in our videos. If you guys didn't catch them, go check us out. We got kind of a little, I guess, a pregame on where we're looking at these games when they come out. The lines come out in the morning. Again, I get more of a definitive picture throughout the day. And right now, I really feel good about this Laker game. And then, no, I'm not taking the Lakers laying that wood. Although I do think they could cover it, but again, it's not worth me putting my money on such a big spread. We've already seen the spread come down. Now it's currently, let me double check here. So it's 12. I think it was like 13. So I'm going to stick here to the first half. As you guys know, I love my first half bets. This was kind of an interesting card because I had 3 possible plays for the video that I was going to give out. So I'm going to give them out anyways, and you can kind of play them out the way you want to do it. The Lakers will be the official one, but I'm going to start with that one. Lakers plus 7.5. Sixers plus 7.5. Lakers are minus 7.5. I'm going to take the Sixers the first half plus 7.5. And the reason why, one of the main reasons, I guess, is that the Lakers are kind of just playing a little banged out right now. They're just trying to get through this season. versus the Clippers that are doing the opposite. They're really healthy, which is my other lean or game that I'm going to be playing tonight. And the Lakers, to me, are kind of worrying me a bit. But I know they're going to make the playoffs. I know they're in. They're going to be a number one seed. But they're going to have to stay healthy. These games that don't really matter as much, they're going to have to ease up a little bit. Sixers, on the other hand, hey, Philly, sorry, your team is just banged up. I mean, what can you do with this team? Although they did play really well against the Clippers. If you guys didn't watch that game the other day, we were watching that on the sports chat here. And, man, it was a really good game with a prop that we had, by the way, Philly cashed. And Philly has a prop tonight on this game. We also have a premium play on this total here. So we're all over this game with the Lakers, myself, Jared, and Philly. And it's just going to be a good game. So the play is going to be, again, the Sixers plus 7.5. I got 8 early this morning. The line's now at 7.5 here. So if you can get 7.5, I still like that. Again, I think the Sixers keep it close. I mean, I just think the Lakers is just too many points. The Lakers, I mean, the line's already reflecting that. Sixers, again, the only bad thing, and I told this to Manoli and Pooji Joe, we were watching it, is that the Sixers are just trash when they bring in their second unit. Their first unit is pretty decent, but their second unit coming out there, like I said, in the first quarter is just bad. That's why I'm not going to take the first quarter. I was leaning Sixers, but I'll stick to the half. Also a slight lean to the game, plus 12 with the Sixers, but I haven't got there yet. I'm still want to see how far this line goes. But I already locked in the first half, Sixers. Also, another game that was really close of making, I guess, the official video pick is the lovely, lovely Clippers. We've been riding that Clipper string, guys. We've been riding the trifecta. First quarter, first half, full game. Now it's a little bit tougher game at OKC, so I'm not going to give the breakdown. I'll talk about more than in our pre-chat talk, but I think the Clippers cover that -2 first half. Clippers are kind of on this mission here to take revenge on all these teams they lost earlier in the year. They lost to OKC, so a little bit payback. So I think they come out strong. The line is 5, so it's kind of a sharp line there, but I do like the first half. I'll probably be betting that also a unit. And then my final one that also didn't make it, or is going to make it, but not the video, is the Toronto Raptors -2. I really like that one also, but some injuries kind of keep me off the whole game. I don't know. I think Siakam. I got to check. But those are 3 plays that I like on the halves. Also have some total plays that'll be in our chat. Again, we got a couple of beautiful prop plays that Philly's always over. I mean, he's just on these prop plays. Last night, they didn't hit, but, one didn't hit by a hook, which was kind of awful. But, I mean, he's been on fire. So tonight, he's got a couple props on this Sixers game. I think on the OKC. I'm not sure. I got to check. But come on in, check it out, guys. Like I said, the chat is free. We're winning in there. Shout out to all my guys, Manoli, Pooji Joe, Big Rick, Michael, Dave, Wall Street Coop. I mean, God, I can go on and on. All these guys that were in that chat every day, whether it's betting rugby at night, Greek basketball this morning, and now some NBA and MLB to come soon. It's just a great atmosphere. Oh, and hockey. Can't forget hockey, because that hockey, by the way, that's been on fire with our boys there. So let's get some more wins. Let's keep the winning going. Let's give me some comments, guys. Give me some likes, and let's get back on the winning track. Again, if you're always betting the same amount of units, you're not going to get hurt. Peace. Let's get it, and see you on the winning side.